What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome on back to our Pokemon Glazed walkthrough. In the last part, we made our way through Route 38 and 39 with, and included these guys running back and forth. Now they're getting up in my way, but it doesn't matter because we're moving on to Olivine City. So, Olivine City, you know, still has the Lighthouse and everything. It still has the gym right here too. Jasmine's still the gym leader. It's still a Steel-type gym. And you can actually go ahead and take it on right now if you want to. However, we're going to save that for the next episode, I believe, because there is still the Lighthouse here in Olivine City, and it is actually another Lighthouse challenge. Yeah, if you remember, we did one back in the Tunod region. I forget the city that we did it in, but we did one back during the main storyline, and there's also one during the post-game. Now, the other things you can do around the city, there's still the cafe, which I think is going to be, this building down here. And you can buy some, like, hot cocoa, I think, or something like that. Yeah, from this guy, if you take a seat here. So, sure, $100, I'll take one, I guess. I'm not really sure what it does. Actually, I guess you just drink it straight up. I thought it was going to be, like, an item, you know, like a Castelia cone or something like that, but that's all good. There's also someone that you can trade a Magikarp for a Slowpoke for, and if you do that trade, the Slowpoke will actually evolve into
some nuts.
Slowking. So, that's pretty cool, because, it's a way to get a Slowking almost for free. All you gotta do is have a Magikarp. But those are really the only other two things worth noting, minus the Lighthouse, which is over here. So yeah, another Lighthouse challenge. Remember, you won't be able to leave this until you complete the challenge. So, or faint, you know, completely get wiped. So just keep that in mind. Now, this one's probably going to be kind of difficult, I'm not going to lie, because, I think all the trainers in here are going to be higher level than me. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, at the end, you will get a random TM, and you'll get the chance to meet Amphi, who's, you know, the Ampharos here. Serenity Isle, there's the other Lighthouse challenge. And you can actually still use the elevator, I think, and this is a cool little cutscene. But yeah, I guess, like, the Ampharos is some kind of celebrity here, apparently. Everyone wants to meet Amphi for some reason. And this is a very long elevator. Wow, this, hey, there we go, alright. So we're at the top now, but, you know, you can't just skip out on all the trainers. You see, you got these, like, guards guarding it and everything. So we will head back down, because there's really nothing else up here. We're gonna take the 20-second elevator ride. Yeah, I mean, from the outside, the Lighthouse does not look this big. But here, it looks like the Lighthouse has, like, 30 floors. Even though there's no way it actually has 30 floors. Now, there will be about, I think it's 8 trainers in total, so yeah. Remember, you can only heal up with items in between fights. So, let's run it, man. Let's run it. Yes, I want to continue. We will take on trainer number 1. So yeah, next episode, we'll worry about the gym. This video, we are doing the Lighthouse Challenge. And then, after the Olivine gym, you're actually not gonna, like, you know, head towards Cianwood City like you might typically do. You'll be doing some other things. But yeah, this guy just has a Charizard. And I guess Rhyperior's the only mon that's going to be a higher level than some of these Pokemon. But, you know, by the end, the trainers are going to be using, like, high 60s. So, no one's going to be higher level than them on my team. But it is what it is. It'll be a good challenge. I'm low-key a little worried, but we'll see. Maybe I'll start to, you know, maybe I'll lose on the last couple trainers. But I don't know. I hope not. Alright, Skarmory kind of sucks. I guess I'm going into Zeus now. Yeah, Spike, you know, not super effective with the Rock Smash. Not Rock Smash. Rock Blast anymore. But yeah, hope you guys are all having a good Wednesday. I'll just keep it a buck with y'all, breaking the fourth wall. I'm recording this video about an hour and a half before it needs to go up. I was so focused on getting a video done for the main channel recently, which that is up now, by the way, that... yeah, I kind of just got behind on walkthrough episodes, but it's all good. Gonna try to get this video and Friday's episode recorded and done, so hopefully I do not miss a day at all, because that's not what I'm trying to do. But yeah, down goes Skarmory. Okay, I think the next person might have a Scizor, which sucks, because I don't have a Fire type. But... you can just... well, no, it's part Steel. We'll put Zeus to the front again. Why don't we? Why don't we? But yeah, same kind of layout as the last one. Actually, I'm just now noticing they number the floors. Like, you know, you see the number behind each trainers. I don't know if the one in Serenity Isle did that. But yeah, I got a bug catcher right here, and there is that Scizor, level 62. So yeah, I think, like, It's going to be about level 67 or 68 will be the last trainer. So it's going to be kind of tough. I'm probably just going to Thunder Wave straight up. Also, Intimidate's pretty clutch, though. That was nice for us to get the Intimidate off. Watch him, like, crit, though, so it doesn't matter. Okay, he didn't. Alright, he didn't. I was expecting it, though. Can't lie, I was expecting it. But yeah, it's now July, bro. We are over halfway through 2025. What do you know? I mean, I know we got... What's happening in July? Well, I'm going on vacation at some point. I know that. And then I think the Donkey Kong game's coming out, right, on the Switch too. So I might have to watch some gameplay of that because I sure don't have the Switch too. And then, at least for me, it's like the last full month of summer break. Because, you know, once it hits August, I got like 2 more weeks. Then I'm back, bro. Then it's back to the grind. Back to the collegiate grind. But yeah, so... Gotta enjoy this last full month. Now I know there's some people that like don't go back to school till September, and that's just like, man, y'all like not even halfway through your summer break then, aren't you? Anyways, Tourist Boris. Oh great, this is, well no, we're part poison, I was about to say. Didn't realize he was gonna have a fairy type. But we do have Sludge Bomb, so hopefully this works out okay. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, by the way, I got a comment on a walkthrough episode recently. Someone said that I, like, skip through like, I only cut out battles when I'm about to lose. No. I just cut out battles to save time. I mean, there's definitely been some times, I can't, like, name any specifics, but there's probably been some battles that we've had in walkthroughs where, like, I've come close to losing. Matter of fact, I feel like there's at least one where I did actually lose and I had to, like, rerun it. But, like, when I'm just genuinely, you know, generally cutting out battles to save time, it's just a time saver, man. That's about it. Or it's gonna be like a battle against a guy with 6 Magikarps, you know? No one wants to see that whole battle. So, nah, it's not because I'm losing. I don't really lose a whole lot because, you know, it's Pokemon games. Now, Pokemon Glazed right here, ROM hack that's a bit more difficult. Yeah, we can, you know... we can lose. We've come close to losing earlier in this series. But especially, like, the main series Pokemon games, I mean, come on, man. They ain't that crazy. Alright, I'm going into Rhyperior for the Togekiss. Yeah, this dude loves himself some fairy types, apparently. Which, never the easiest to match up against. Kind of wish I had a steel type, you know? But it's all good. We'll give it a... Ooh, Aura Sphere. We better land this Rock Blast. I can tell you that. And hopefully we get, like... 3 hits, because I don't know if it's going to be a 2-shot. No, it might not even be a 3-shot. Let's see. No, it will be. Okay, there you go. Rhyperior pulled through. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, man. Alright, down goes the Togekiss, and we're almost halfway done. Yeah, Olivine City, I bet you, drags in some tourists and stuff. Everyone wants to see the Lighthouse, and apparently, you know, the Ampharos up here. I mean, this Ampharos better be pretty darn cool if everyone's freaking out about it and stuff. Let me just use some Moo Moo Milks now, by the way. It's so annoying. Hyper Potions only do, like, 120. I guess that's how it is in this game. I think they changed that, what, in X and Y or Sun and Moon is when they made that update. And, like, man, we just need to go back to the good old days when they did 200. Because now, like, later on in the game, you really need a, let's go Zeus, by the way. You really need a Max Potion to fully heal one of your mons. Alright, take on this lady. This is one of these Esper people. You know, I wonder, are they actually named after the Pokemon Esper? You know, the little cat Psychic type from Gen 6. It would make sense because they usually use Ghost and Psychic type Pokemon. But nah, Esper, I think they're actually spelled differently. Yeah, look at this thing, level 64, man. Hey, we getting up there. Now, I think some of the trainers only have 1 mon coming up, which is pretty nice. Not to say they're going to be super easy or anything, but should make things slightly easier, I guess. At least we don't have to deal with multiple things. Also, these trainers don't use healing items, thank goodness. I'm surprised, you know, I would expect it with how this game's gone. I mean, that whole, you know, last Route 38 and 39 that we did in the last episode, everyone was popping Moo Moo Milks left and right. But, yeah, Frostlass. Here's a mon you don't see very often. I always wanted to use a Frostlass. You know, I'll have to get a Snorunt one time. Because I think, didn't I use a Glalie in our Ruby walkthrough? But, of course, Frostlass wasn't till Gen 4. Or maybe I'm just completely making that up. I have no idea. But it did go for Attract, which is annoying. And it's got Destiny Bond. Look, bro, I'll take the Destiny Bond if it means killing it and getting rid of Attract. Like, dude, Attract is so annoying. That's like the only thing that can have that effect, right? I guess the Cute Charm ability does the same thing. But, bro, like, I don't know what the chances are, but I swear it's got to be 50-50. There's no way it's like 30% chance to get immobilized, because I get immobilized way more than 30%. The good news is we're not going down to Destiny Bond, though, because she randomly set up Hail right there. So, yeah, not going to complain about that one. And, alright, next fight. I'm going to try Ribby here. I don't know if it's going to work, but, hey, we'll see. You know, trying to give the lower level bonds some chances. We have a Hiker who's saying you won't put a dent in our defenses. Sir, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm already on floor 5. So, you know, considering I'm already halfway done, I would say I've put a dent in y'all's defenses. Okay, Iron Tail, this straight up may just kill me. Because I went for revenge, but... Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, I think we're going to knock him out. Unless he has, like, Sturdy or something. But yeah, we're 8 levels lower than this Aggron. By the way, probably my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon right there. For real, man. But yeah, no, I'd say we'd put a, more of a dent in our, or in the defenses of this Lighthouse. Unless maybe he was just referring to his Aggron. In which case, we killed the Aggron too, so it don't even matter. One more Moo Moo Milk. Yeah, Moo Moo Milks only do 100, so I might as well just keep using them until I run out. My main go-tos during the post-game are going to be like Hyper Potions, Max Potions anyways. But yeah, we have an Engineer right here, and then we only got 2 more to go. After this, the grind is nearly over, and look at the Engineer looking all crazy. That looks like one of the guys that probably designed Mewtwo or something like that, how crazy he be looking. He's gonna use the next Defend. Okay, that kind of sucks, because I'm a physical attacker. But at least Revenge is still super effective. I mean, I don't see... Oh, man. Yo, that is... Wow. That is brutal. I mean, X Defend, I know Umbreon's bulky. I really wish Toxicroak got, like, close combat or something. Revenge just isn't great. I really should check if I have, like, the Brick Break TM, but I don't remember ever getting it. And now we're stuck in here, so we might as well just keep going for Revenge. Yeah, I don't even know if this Umbreon... I mean, do you even have attacking moves? Let's see. Just gonna keep going for Screech. Well, either we're eventually gonna whittle it down, or I'm about to get absolutely nailed by, like, maybe a Feint Attack. Granted, we resist that, but I don't know. One more Revenge. Oh, no. And down goes his Absol. Yeah, that Umbreon went for Moonlight over and over again. So as I was talking about earlier, the cut right there is just a time saver, bro, because it was just Moonlighting, and then it had Feint Attack, so it didn't end up killing my Toxicroak, which sucked. Matter of fact, I ran out of Revenges. Thank goodness we only have 2 battles left. But yeah, that took forever. His second Mon was an Absol, which wasn't nearly as bad. Okay, the second to last trainer, though, I think has a Wobbuffet, though. So who has... Yeah, I gotta do, like, Tangrowth or something. Because it's one of those times where we just gotta set up. I mean, that's how you deal with Wobbuffets. Especially if you're doing, like, a Nuzlocke or something. Those things can be freaky, bro. And freaky as in, like, scary. But yeah, it's another one of these Esper people. But yeah, no, that is... Oh, gosh. Umbreon, man, I tell you. Always, anytime I'm going up against Karen in the Johto Elite Four, her Umbreon always gives us problems. But yeah, level 67 Wobbuffet here. The funny thing is, I'll probably set up 6 growths, and I still won't be able to one-shot it with the Mega Drain. I mean, 1, because it's Mega Drain, 2, because of how much HP it has. But we can just put it to sleep, so hopefully we can avoid getting hit by, like, a Mirror Coat. Yeah, there it is. What's the other coat move? Oh yeah, there's like Magical Coat, isn't there? I don't even know what Magical Coat does. Mirror Coat's definitely the scarier one, though. Alright, this will be growth number 4. And then we are using Sleep Powder, and we're going to take this thing out. Now, the last trainer in here is a Dragon-type user, which isn't going to be easy, bro. This last fight will be very interesting. I mean, yeah, the guy on the first floor was not kidding when he said that this Lighthouse challenge is much more difficult than the one in Serenity Isle. Not just because, you know, we're in the post-game and everything, but I feel like just the Pokemon in general are harder. But yeah, let's put you to sleep. I mean, it'd be kind of wild if you woke up on this next turn. because it's probably taking 2 Mega Drains to go down. It would be funny if you woke up and you went for, like, counter, though, or something like that. But let's see. Golly, it's gonna take 3. That just shows you how much, like, HP and... I don't even know if Wobbuffet's defenses are amazing. I mean, they're probably, you know, solid. But, no, that is wild. Yep, gonna get left with a Sliver, but it stays asleep. Thank goodness. Alright, so we're good. That's how you deal with Wobbuffets right there. I mean, Wynots aren't nearly as threatening, because, you know, they don't... I don't think they really... Well, no, I think Wynot can get counter and stuff, but every time I face them, they have, like, Encore and, you know, just not very threatening moves. Alright, so let's move into this final fight. This is gonna be... Ooh, this is gonna be rough. I'm gonna start with Spike, though. He's our best chance against, like, 2 of his mons. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop a save here as well. Because if I do lose, remember, you gotta completely restart the challenge, so I don't want to go back through trainers 1 through 7 again. I'd recommend doing that. You can honestly save in between each one if you want. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's see what this guy's up to, man. Yeah, it's one of these dragon tamers. Bro kind of looks like Dracula. And he's gonna start with Dragonite. Would have loved to do an honor battle, but my Dragonite's like 9 levels lower, so yeah, I think I'm good on that. Alright, you can use agility all you want. I'm good with that as well. But yeah, down goes the Dragonite. While we're here, something that randomly just popped in my head. Has anyone seen the videos of that new roller coaster that got not created, released in some amusement? Well, I don't know what the amusement park's called, but the coaster's called like Siren something or like something I missed. Okay, that is just the worst time to miss. But yeah, no, the roller coaster's called like Siren something or something Siren. And it's that one where like you get to the edge of the track and then it like completely disconnects and tilts down like 90 degrees. It looks insane. Anti-crit me. Okay, cool. Nah, this is going great so far, guys. But yeah, no, that I've been seeing that like in my feed just randomly sometimes, and it looks absolutely insane. I've never been the biggest roller coaster person. Dude, I don't even have max potions. This sucks. I really need him to hit himself here. But yeah, I can't remember the name of the amusement park, but apparently like just you know, it just came out this past week. Please hit yourself, Dragonite. I'm over here talking about roller coasters. Thank you. All right, let's not miss Rock Blast this time, and we should be able to take down Mon number 1 of 3. There we go. Nice. All right, so he has a Hydreigon and then a Salamence as well. Yeah, bro's all into the pseudo legendaries. Spike almost level 67. Here comes the Salamence. I'm actually not gonna stay in. I'm gonna try to go for Thunder Wave. I think is a good strat. I'm not staying in because it has Intimidate. And, you know, Rhyperior, we're probably gonna have to send him in later to finish this thing off. So I don't want to have to deal with my attack being lowered. It's also nice that we get the Intimidate off on it. So yeah, we're really out here with the Luxray just to paralyze it. Dragon Breath actually isn't that bad. That's not that scary. Does have the chance to paralyze, I suppose. But we get the para first. And, okay, Spark's gonna do, like, absolutely nothing, but I'm going for it either way. I'll take any kind of chip damage I can get. There's Crunch. Honestly, we might live that, too. Yeah, because of the Intimidate. Alright, so after this, we'll send in Rhyperior again, and we should be able to outspeed because it's paralyzed. Ooh, you went for Fly. Okay, don't know why, because I think I'm living that. Yo, we're actually seeing a trainer be, like, dumb in Pokemon Glazed. I don't know why it went for Fly right there. But yeah, Rhyperior, especially from that range, should be able to finish it off. And then we just got to deal with the Hydreigon, which will be kind of tricky. Y'all say Hydreigon or Hydreigon? I kind of go both ways, I feel like. There's Rock Blast. We don't miss. Nice. And down it goes. But yeah, there's Pokemon out there that, like, I hear get pronounced 2 different ways all the time. So, you know, it's like a tomato, potato situation, okay? At the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, Hydreigon, remember, this thing's a dark dragon type. It's gonna be tough. I'm gonna start with Dragonite. I don't even know if he can do anything. I just want to, you know, whittle this thing down as much as possible. This guy is level 68 as well. We're gonna go for Thunder Wave. I think that's the play. That is definitely the play. And, what do I have? Do I still have Dragon Rage on you? Dude, Dragonite, bro. I swear, like, you need something better. Or I need to, like, get up off my butt and go find a TM or something. Honestly, though, I guess a guaranteed 40 damage every time isn't awful. I think it's better than trying to go for Fly. And right now, he's just going for Scary Face. That's kind of a scary face right there. You know, if it went pitch black and you just see some glowing eyes looking at you at the end of the hallway or something. Oh, nah. Miss me with all of that. Alright, he goes for Roar. Okay. Well, Scribbles isn't gonna be able to do a whole lot. That was kinda, yeah, that was kinda not ideal, man. I might as well just switch back out or just let him take me out, I guess. I was kinda hoping he would just roar us again. That would be pretty convenient. Alright, does a Sludge Bomb kill right here? Yes, let's go. Alright, yeah, so I sent Dragonite back in, got some more damage off, then he went down, so Toxicroak came in here for the finish, which works out just fine. We have officially beaten the second Lighthouse challenge in this game, and, I mean, I'm gonna assume this is the only other one. So, at the very top, you got this old dude up here. Yeah, I just completed your challenge, you know, use your peripheral vision. So, yeah, apparently they got inspired by the one on Serenity Isle, and he gives us TMO7. Don't tell me that's Hail. Please don't tell me that's Hail. He asked if you want to meet Amphi, though, so yeah, everyone's been talking about Amphi. Here it is. I guess this is like the VIP floor, and we can go talk to it. What if it just like straight up electrocutes us? Oh, that's right, yeah, we can translate what it's saying. So yeah, it probably gets lonely up here because not many people are completing the challenge. But I don't believe it gives you anything. Let's see. Yeah, kind of just gives you some words of motivation. Alright, back to the lobby. Now, I'm assuming, you know, this is just like, oh great, here comes the elevator ride again. I'm assuming this is just like the other Lighthouse challenge where you can keep doing it over and over again. Really good spot to get experience. But, that's all we're doing today. Next time we're taking on Jasmine in the Olivine City Gym. For now, though, hope y'all enjoyed. Have a good rest of your Wednesday, and until then, deuces. I was gonna try to, like, wait for us to get outside. You know, that's a good little closing point. Anyways,